My name is Gilbert Compo, and I work for the University of Colorado Cooperative Institute for Research in Environmental Sciences and the NOAA Earth System Research Laboratory Physical Sciences Division, and I lead the NOAA Series 20th Century Reanalysis. The 20th Century Reanalysis project is a global reconstruction of the weather every 6 hours back to 1871. The analysis is a jargon for the weather map, like you see every day on TV. We're doing the similar thing, but we only use surface pressure, and yet we're able to get out all the other variables, including something like the integrated water throughout the troposphere and stratosphere. We call that the precipitable water, the amount of water vapor that's above you. For Science on a Sphere, we have 3 visualizations, and we chose each one for different reasons. The Galveston hurricane was fairly large scale for a hurricane, and that's probably one of the reasons that our reconstruction can capture anything. It captures a circulation, a strong circulation, and you can see how in the visualization you get an almost white circle, that it's saturated the scale that we gave. And that gives you an indication of where it goes and that it was particularly strong by having so much water vapor. The other nice thing about that particular period is that you can see the other hurricanes that are lined up. It was an active time. It was also a dramatic hurricane. It had a real effect on Texas, a lot of loss of life, damage to structures, and it was one of the early documented hurricanes. So those were some of the reasons that we wanted to present this particular visualization. We were the first ones to try to make a 3-dimensional weather map all the way back to 1871. But some of the technology that we're using is the same technology that goes into making the weather forecast that you see every day. So when you're watching the Weather Channel or looking on the NOAA website for the weather, we're using the same kind of mathematical model, and we're using a very similar technique to blend the observations with the model, with our guess. And it's that range of guesses that made us able to use very little information but use it very effectively. We only assimilate barometric pressure observations. The future of the 20th Century Reanalysis project is really in the past, trying to go further back. And we need additional data to go further back. And that data exists. And we're now getting it out of archives like the United Kingdom's archives and US archives, getting images of those data, putting them on the web, and asking the public, citizen scientists, to help us recover that data. And we're getting a tremendous response. We have more than 20,000 users on oldweather.org who help recover the data and some who help quality control it. And then we're going to be able to use that data in subsequent versions of the 20th Century Reanalysis.